Welcome, beautiful souls. Today, the Cosmo Gifts use a magical and transformative moment as Saturn and Venus join forces in this dreamy waters oh, just 1 second, sorry. I'm just making everything get started here. So yes, today we have Saturn and Venus joining forces in the dreamy waters of Pisces. And this is no ordinary transit. It's a time of clarity, commitment, and karmic love. Right now, the universe is asking us to take a closer look at our relationships, our values, our creative pursuits. Are they aligned with the future you envision? Saturn brings wisdom and structure, while Venus infuses love and connection into the mix. And in Pisces, the sign of intuition and compassion, we're being called to see the truth, not through rose-colored glasses, but with clarity and grace. So with the conjunction today of Saturn and Venus in Pisces, it is a deep, significant cosmic alignment that brings a blend of structure, responsibility, grounded reality into all of the themes of love, relationships, values. And so let's do some readings and look at these benefits. So there's clarity in relationships. So we're going to see their truth today. Saturn is influencing, bringing reality, helping us really see relationships for what they are and beyond the illusions or wishful thinking. This will strengthen your bonds that are genuine, and you will let go of those that no longer are serving your highest good. There will be commitment over convenience. So with Venus and Pisces, we're looking for emotional connections and stability and responsibility. So we're looking for those lasting partnerships, mutual respect and shared values. Healing and emotional growth is another focus. So we are now going to see that with Pisces, we tend to have clouded judgment, but we're going to be encouraged to release any fantasies or ideals that no longer allows us to grow emotionally and step into that mature love. Forgiveness and compassion. This gentle energy of Pisces will soften, and so there will be healing, forgiveness, finding it easier to let go of resentment and move forward into an open heart. So today we are aligning with love and purpose. So karmic relationships, Saturn governs karma, and its conjunction with Venus and Pisces could bring karmic lessons in love. This transit may highlight connections that are destined and helping you align with people who resonate with your soul's purpose. The purpose of these partnerships, so these relationships formed will deepen under this influence and are likely to be grounded in a sense of shared goals and long-term stability. Today, we're going to find that what matters is important. So Venus rules values and desires, and while Saturn brings discipline and focus, this combination helps you evaluate what truly matters to you, whether in love, finances, or personal fulfillment. So today we may have practical creativity, and where we are turning our imagination into real, tangible results. And what's most important is spiritual lessons in love, deep emotional connections, with Saturn, with sense of responsibility and encouraging soulful connections. We are going to see boundaries within love. Saturn in Pisces could help create healthy emotional boundaries without, restricting empathy, ensuring that you're giving and receiving in a very balanced way. So today, how are you going to harness this energy? You're going to reflect on your relationships. You're going to identify what aligns with your long-term visions and be open to the karmic lessons and trust the timing of events in your love life. Practice compassion, forgiveness, both of yourself and of others. This is a transit that is bringing you an opportunity to blend Saturn's wisdom, your Venus love, and with Pisces, dreamy spirituality, you are creating a grounded, meaningful approach to love, relationships, and to personal values. So today, let's embrace the lessons and transformations this alignment will bring to us. All right, everybody. Hello. I see RK. I see Taj. I love it. Thank you so much. Today is going to be a great day. I appreciate all of you. Today is called Poetic Justice. And as you can just, from my whole spiel that I just said to you. So because today we have Venus and Saturn conjunct, remember, Saturn rules karma, delays, time, even the color black. And Venus is really about our planet of love, our passion, our beauty, even our money. All right. So today, Saturn and Venus is conjunct in Pisces. And Pisces is a water sign. So today, I'm going to jump on this morning, and I'll do one later on today for those in a different time zone. And so what we're going to offer today is I'm going to do DFDM. We're going to do the air, fire, earth, and water signs. And I will also give you guys a couple of free reads. I would like you to be present with me. I would like you to make sure. Hi, Tej. I thank you for asking. I'm doing great. I feel a little bit better today. The other day I was on there after working a 10-hour shift, and I sometimes get a little tired. So I'm just drinking my morning coffee. It is 9:30. I've been working on doing this today before I get started. So I'm nice and fresh. So, so just to continue here, we're going to get started. I'm just going to move my keyboard out of the way. And hope you all can hear me okay. So, all right, so let's get started. We're going to start with the DM and DM. The timestamps right now are not correct. I will adjust them once we're completed, these readings, and then I will adjust the timestamps so that everybody can go back. And I never list the names of the people anymore just to ensure privacy. I'll put free reads 1, 2, 3. And so this way, some people may not want that to stay up there remaining. So which one is yours, or you can just go back and check them out. What I do highly recommend is going back, and there's always a little something for everyone to learn a little bit more about energy. I posted a mini short on healing energy. I'm doing actually a bigger video on clearing and healing your energy. So for those who have blockages, when I say you have blockages in your sacral, blockages in your solar plexus, blockages in your root, I am creating a video for you right now today. So you're going to see that come out. I have a couple of meditations. I call them meditations. They're actually hypnosis. I'm not quiet. I'm not, really allowing you to be in a Zen moment. I'm actually doing subconscious reprogramming for you. And so I am creating a couple more videos of those. I also want to create much more content on avoidant attachment type of relationships. I'm not going to get into the theories and the restructuring. What I'm trying to do is help you for the anxious avoidant types, or the ones who are anxious, insecure types, to get more into alignment of a balanced energy. All right. So instead of telling you why it's happening and, how to micromanage somebody else, instead, I want to see if we can align your energy to being more in a harmony and balance. Because when you're in harmony and balance, the other person will also feel secure, harmony, and balance. For those who don't know, my twin flame is a avoidant attachment. And as our journey had progressed, there was quite a bit of challenges that keeps on coming up, and my inability to manage my own self sometimes have been quite a learning process. So this is where for years I've gone into study of trying to figure out a solution. And this is, 18 years now I've been working on this. So I seem to learn a lot, and naturally I do a lot of clearings and energy healings. And so that's where lots of this had come through. So today and all of these days, if you've noticed, I am posting content trying to assist all of you, just like all of the clients have come to me in the past, trying to get a solution so that they could be with the person. Nobody is unlovable. Nobody is in a situation where they cannot have a lovely relationship. I do not encourage anybody to be in an abusive relationship. I do not encourage anybody to be in a relationship where they are taken advantage of or manipulated in any way. And so this is what I am trying to do, is to have you see, when I'm encouraging self-care, is to see the energy inside of yourself in order for you not to be harming yourself, taking care of others who have no desire to put any positive energy back into you. All right. So let's get started, everybody. I'm going to start with divine masculine, divine feminine to start. And RK and Tej, you guys, hey, there we are. So, you know what, Carol? You just missed a great opening. I just went into a lot of details and explaining why today is so fantastic. And today's called Poetic Justice. So we're going to get started with the DM and the DF for the start. And like I had said, I will go and offer a couple free reads. The rules are you have to be here present with me. You have to be, following along, and you need to be subscribed to me. And so this way, for those who are just going to pop in, ask for a read and pop out again, I will catch it. Yeah. Go back and check it out. It's really fascinating. It's really fascinating. So this is, and this card flew right out of my hands. Community. This is about happiness and community. This is about friendships, happiness. Today, it's about happiness. How to be happy, right? All right. So, DMDF. Sorry for the noise that might be picked up on my microphone. All right. So, jumper. I'm not sure if I understand, Carol. Jumper. All right. So I'm seeing here the overall energy that's coming up here. Maybe I might have to put this lamp on. The overall energy that's coming up. We've got some insecurities, maybe lacking some financial support. We have here the overall energy is you're not feeling, there's restrictions. The restrictions that is happening here has a lot to do with Saturn. Saturn is in conjunct with Venus. This is Venus. And Saturn is restricting Venus. This is exactly what is happening here. Overall energy. How amazing. All right. So, the card. Yeah. So for all of you, I'll attach a link to this soon. I am offering anybody who wishes to have the PDF download of any of my decks of cards. I will provide them for a very, very small fee. And you can download and print off your own tarot cards with cardstock. I have done it for certain people already. They came out wonderfully, and you could go and use these cards for your own readings yourself. I figured doing it with cardstock would be probably the most affordable way to download these cards. All right, so I'm seeing here karmically, you're going to get advice from a medicine man or medicine woman today. I'm not going to go and toot my own horn, but I am a bit of a shaman. All right, so I'm going to go and just get a couple more cards to clarify. So today's information is regarding your happiness, your, who you share your happiness with. And, you're looking for commitments. You're looking for something that is going to be, real, not just some kind of fantasy. You want something that's stable. You want something that is strong. What I am getting here is it's all energy. All right. So overall, we're talking about our passions, our money, our love, and there's restrictions. Remember, Saturn is about time and is about delays, karma. Yeah, I'm working on things. Even though I work like 50 hours a week or more, I'm still spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to offer you guys a much better of me. So here we are. It's energy. It's only about energy. And so that's why I'm here, to help you all understand how to manage this energy. Tomorrow is going to be another day. Monday, we have all the planets lining up. So this is a huge metamorphosis that's taken place this weekend. Now, when it comes to happiness, you're focusing too much on them. You're focusing not enough on you. So when you are looking at how people are reacting to you, you're focusing too much on the situation, the reaction, and not what has taken place with you. So divine masculines and divine feminines, the relationship that is, hi Nisha, I'm glad that you came to join me. I hope you go and get a chance to go back and watch the video from the start. There was a whole bunch there at the start. And I loved your comment, Nisha. I'm so happy for you. So remember, they are focused on you. When you pull your energy back, when you start getting in your divine feminine energy, they will start reacting to that. But if you are constantly focusing on them, doing everything for them, going towards them, they don't have to make any effort. So they're going to go and pull their energy back. And so really, it's about what do you want, not what do they want. So in the past, I'm seeing here regarding the situation that you didn't want to walk away from things that did not serve you. There was a lot of, which, has a lot to do with why karma and why Saturn, which is the planet of karma, is showing up to do this for you. Saturn is not the bad person. Saturn is coming to help you Release what no longer is good for you. And so this is really how the dimensions work, right? So in the past, you weren't willing to walk away. You were allowing yourself to basically be a little victimized and abused. And so, Pisces is an emotional state. So, with Venus and Saturn in this emotional state, they're saying, listen, we gotta go and change this in your emotional state. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to take your emotions through the different timeline and show you how this was really not even you. It was you reacting to them. And so in the situation of what you need to be aware of now is the fact that you did not have any willpower. You did not even have any direction. You didn't even know what you're doing. You were just reacting to whatever they were offering. And so, when you pray or put in your affirmations or say, like, this is what I want, this is really about manifesting energy. And so, everybody is treated equally. Nobody is better off than another. Nobody is more better than you. You are not flawed. Everybody is really equal in this situation. It's energy. Energy does not have a little flag and saying, I'm only attracted to those who have a lot of money. No, people with money have have the same energy as you. You have the ability to really work with this energy so that you can attract money, which is an object. You can attract a car because it is really an object, or you can even attract relationships, because relationships is how you respond to people. You can't control and manipulate another person, but how your energy allows other people to be able to come in and to be invited into your energy, you can change. So your affirmations are not manipulating and controlling somebody else. Your affirmations are allowing your subtle energy to actually open up and inviting with that magnet that is actually there in you. That's how it works. Like I said, I'm posting more videos today regarding energy work. I just posted a short on how to clear your energy. And I'm posting an actual longer video, a lot of details, how to really clear yourself. So the direction that you have been like going and your strength and what you have been my goodness, this is two people who heard, hi Dawn, this is two people who have come back with hearing from their no contact person. Oh my gosh, I'm so celebrations. All right, I love it. And if you heard the whole first of this video, you will see that this is today's what we're talking about. Like Nisha, Jessica, Dawn, Carol, RK, Taj. I'm so glad you're all here with me. Today is a day of changes. All right. So what strength that you have to follow towards is the fact that, do the mirror work. These are your strengths. These are the things that you've been doing, and these are working out towards the situation. You got to keep on doing the mirror work. You got to keep on looking in the mirror. You keep on telling yourself you love yourself. Keep on telling yourself those affirmations. They work. You have to focus on the fact that you may have other opportunities and other choices. All right. You may have another different purpose. You may have a different person out there and you don't even know it yet. Just be open that this is not the end. There may be another opportunity with your person. Just put it out there and work with the mirror. Work with loving yourself in that mirror. Because what is holding you back? What may be blocking you? What may be preventing you? Nisha, can we all congratulate you too? What may be preventing is, getting in a state of being defensive, getting in a state of setting yourself up, getting in a state where your divine feminine energies are not balanced. You see, you don't even know how you feel sometimes. You're just reacting. Your feelings are like a portal into your intuition and in your internal navigation system. And so if you don't know how you feel and you're just reacting, well, you're outside of yourself. Your energy's all over the place. You really need, isn't that so lovely? I just love you. So much celebrations for all of you. By the way, Nisha, I was going to try to tell you the last time when we were talking on Thursday in the chat. So I went to go and do a draw for the personal readings. And just to let you know, Nisha, I went to go and do a draw for the winner for the 3333 winner. And Nisha, you have earned that prize. All right. You have sent so many subscribers, so many people that was on that list. I know I have a draw that's coming up for the end of the month, and it's not even there. But for my 3333, you are winning that private reading. All right. So, going back to this, sorry for the distraction, everybody. So this is blocking you. It's not being in your divine feminine energy. You need to not set yourself up to be attacked. You're not the masculine in a war with the masculine. You need to stop fighting with the masculine and instead get in your ability to attract the masculine. This is not about you needing to be in a fight. This is not a war. This is not a war. Stop. It's an energy of our consciousness. There is too many wars going on. We have political wars. We have people fighting, countries fighting. We have so many fightings that we naturally feel it's normal to be fighting. Everybody is fighting. And what we need to do is get out of the war zone and get back into the nurturing divine feminine energy. It's all energy. So how can you put more energy into what you need to do right now? So reprogram your subconscious, which is why I'm creating these meditations. And just as well, I still, to this day, with all the knowledge I have, with all of the things that I have accomplished, with all the things that I have been coaching, I still have to follow through and reprogram my consciousness. I still have to, my subconsciousness, I still have to follow through with those videos myself, because the fact is I can easily get reactive too. And it's natural because of my past, right? So it's not easy. You have to follow through and you have to keep doing the work. Because, there are a hidden key. The subconscious is not conscious. When we close our eyes and there's no sound, we can still hear that noise in our head. We can still see the visions in our head. We're not seeing with our eyes. We're not hearing with our ears, but that is consciousness, right? So if I say, think of the word balloon, and you could, think of that word balloon, whether you see it spelled out. If I said, spell out the word balloon in your head, that is all consciousness. All right. So we have to understand what we are aware of. We see, what we're not aware of is the cogs that is in charge of your manifestations. So reprogram your subconscious, because things are mending. All the things of the trauma that was making things fall apart is being healed. All right. So we have a lot of stability being created. We have reprogramming and creating a balanced stability. This is what we wanted. This is what we're looking for long term. We're looking for something that's going to be stabilized. We are looking for something that is going to be what you really wanted, and it's going to be long term. So the projection or the mirror that's going to show up, we have the abundance card. We have you receiving what you want, but you have to work on that communication. You need to still realize there is a blockage here in your throat. So there is certain things that you may be afraid of to speak about. There may be certain things that you are afraid to say because you're like, I'm so scared. I'm scared of getting it wrong. I'm scared of saying the wrong thing. I'm scared that what if my person doesn't love me? Those are all fears. Those are all related to your fears. This is why we journal. This is why we write down our fears so we can address it. If you are afraid that your person doesn't love you, then why are you chasing them? Why is it that we are chasing people that don't love us? And if you say, well, if somebody says, well, they do, and you say, no, they don't, well, maybe that's true. Maybe you're right. Absolutely. Maybe you're right. So why do you want me to tell you otherwise? You have to look at your truth. You have to be able to communicate, and you have to be able to talk to yourself. So, what fear is holding you back has a lot to do with you're not happy. You've got a fear that you're not going to be very happy if you stay. You are afraid, what if I go and follow through with this? Because that is avoidant attachment energy. That is, I'm afraid if I go through with this, I've made a mistake. I'm afraid I'm going to fail at this. I'm afraid that this relationship is not going to fall through. I'm afraid that I made a bad choice and I'm going to regret this. Because Saturn is in charge of karma, delays, restrictions, and time. And with Venus is about love, passion, and beauty and money. You're like saying, am I going to get passion, love? Am I going to feel beautiful? Am I going to get money out of this? So these are the situations. You're afraid. You're afraid that you didn't listen to your gut. You're afraid that your soul has been lying to you all this time. Because, when you are talking about how to tap more into your alignment, what area of your life that requires the attention is the fact you need to clear yourself. You need to clear yourself because they're coming back. Judgment is about the loops of karma. Saturn is about karma. All right? Saturn is about those restrictions. They're not going to go away. So, if judgment happens, big changes need to happen in order for this to work. So what are those changes that need to be? Hi, Cherry. How are you? So what needs to change in order for this to work? All right. So, is there anything that you need to be aware of? Well, you still got a little trauma to clear. Trauma bubble is like a little piece of trapped hidden pain that you're not even aware of. It's really deep down beneath the surface. You may think you're doing great. You may think everything is fantastic. And then all of a sudden, there it is. You know, the princess and the pea. I use that one expression all the time, where you can just feel that bump. You just don't know what it is. It's there. It's there. And that's why some of us are still working through different programming. And I said, I am posting some videos and some shorts on emotional freedom techniques and some energy healing clearings. And I posted a short of a 2-minute energy clearing, because you do have this trauma bubble that is interfering and you've got a new beginning. So looks like there's an opportunity coming up. All right. Is the opportunity with your new person? Is the opportunity with your DF and DM coming together? Absolutely. It looks like there's something that's happening, and it's going to be amazing, because whatever you are manifesting, it's happening. It's happening. And it looks really good. Now, the thing is, the lesson, I'm here, my ear is itching. The lesson that's coming out of this. All right. So the lesson that's coming out of this is we have the masculine, the emperor. And the emperor is about authority, structure, control, how you behave, daddy issues, right? So we also have crown blockage. And crown blockage is about how you are guided by your higher power, your wisdom, your spiritual knowledge. It's really about how you connect with source, how you connect with your higher self. And so, you know, are you focused on them, or are you focused on your energy connected to source? It's really important. This is really important. This is about you raising the vibration and bringing the masculine with you. Don't let the masculine pull you apart. So the possible outcome, well, I see some of you are going to go and repeat past life issues. All right. We've got the labyrinth, which is a trip in the past life at this time, with Saturn being about karma and about delays, restrictions this time. This is where time is overlapping. And so Saturn conjunct Venus has a lot to do with past life being repeated. So a trip in maybe a past life regression would be great for you. It may assist you now with your challenges, because there is a lot of mental energy going on where you're like, where is this all coming from? What is going on here? What does this all mean? Get out of your head and really allow yourself to move into your heart. Jessica, you really need to go back to the first of the video and listen to my whole opening, and you'll understand everything that I just explained already. You just missed that very important part of the video. So that is for you, DMDF. And so this really looks like you got another chance. It's coming up. Are you ready for it? I already have 2 of you who just showed up and said your no contact person is now showing up. And so actually there's probably even more than just 2 of you. All right. That was so amazingly accurate compared to what's going on today. That is so freaking amazing. I'm always so much in awe of how that works. All right. I was thinking, should I pull some other cards? But I really wanted to get down to the nitty-gritty. So for those who... So like I had said, both Venus and Saturn are in conjunct today. Today is Poetic Justice. And Saturn represents delays, karma, restrictions, time. Venus is also exotic in Pisces, and that is the planet of love, passion, beauty, money. All right. So if you feel that there's restrictions on your money or your passions or anything that you love, you'll see that there is restrictions. It's not to penalize you. This is just karma being played out, and it's like a little bit like slow molasses. They are restricted because of Saturn. So to keep Venus grounded, we need to let go of people and circumstances that don't take you seriously, offer short-term effects, don't give you security. And so many endings may be happening this weekend. There could be a result of many people falling apart, and that's only because we're all looking at that truth. Who are you settling for, and who is going to be there for you? If that makes sense. All right. See if I can bring up how I list it. Sorry, I'm just bringing up our video. I just wanted to bring up our video. I just wanted to see what my list was. All right. Fire signs. Fire signs. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. So let me see if I can change. I didn't put up little signs for the fire signs. Oh, that's what I really should have done. I didn't put up our little signs. So I'm just going to go and do mini reads. And because I just did, what am I going to do? I didn't make fire signs. Don't know. Anyway, I was just going to go and put up a little sign there to let everybody know where we are. All right. And so, fire signs. Ooh. All right. Fire signs. I'm seeing you really balancing the masculine and feminine energies in you. You've got the Queen of Hearts, and you've got balancing the masculine. So it looks, that's amazing. All right, fire sign. So you are looking at, being compassionate for yourself, being compassionate for your divine masculine. You're allowing them to get into their energy of being action oriented. So you are really looking good and balanced right now. In the past, you had some problems with your person. It was a time to heal your emotional wounds. You knew in the past that nobody was really showing up to show you how much, how to love you. All right. So it was important for you to see that, they weren't going to show up to give you that love yourself, right? And so what you are coming to realize, that was really important for you and that you didn't even realize at the time, and what now that we're talking about, is self-care. Self-care is, really about, focusing on eating properly, focusing on exercise, focusing on your sleep, focusing on dating yourself, focus on how are you treating yourself, making sure that you're focusing on your priorities, because the star is about having hope inspiration, being positive, having faith, and having that believing that everything will work out, believing that everything is going to happen perfectly in alignment in the way that it should. It is believing in yourself. This was not something you were doing. You weren't taking care of you. And so the direction that you were doing, and I am encouraging you because it's your strength, is that, you were doing good at keeping that person as I'm going to overcome this. I can do this. You were releasing that self-victimization. You are releasing all of those ways that you were not in balance and alignment with this person. Good for you. All right. Now just build on the divine feminine. Because what was blocking you, what is making you resist, what is not happening that's benefiting you is the fact it is energy. And it's energy because it is coming from inside of you. It is where you don't have the patience. It's where you are not confident. Anywhere that you are not managing your inner control is affecting you. And so, the direction that you should go in, look how you're manifesting. Look how you can be more in alignment. Say your affirmations. Say your prayers. This is about manifesting energy. This is all about manifesting energy. Because what you're going to see as a result from this, from your person, is justice. And you're going to see the ability to relive something from the past. And so this is about clarity. This is about cause and effect. If you are putting in your affirmations and doing your work, you're going to see a result. It's just that. This is a time of healing. This is not a time to do anything else but enjoy the process, enjoy the beach. Build a sandcastle together. Don't worry about whether or not the waves are going to come in and crash and tear apart your castle that you are building together. You are building something together. That's intimacy. That's actually the biggest key on bringing two people together. Work together. Build something together as a team. You're going to see that they're no longer going to be running away. Or maybe it was you, losing you this whole time. All right, so that was fire signs. I'll go back and put the timestamps on this after we're done. I have to create, I didn't realize I have to create fire, air, earth, and water for my little signage down below. So remember, stick around, keep on checking in. I'm offering a couple free reads and I will pick your names. All you have to do is say yes or no and we'll go from there. I will choose you this time. All right. Wow. Wow. Gosh, this weekend. Wow. All right, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Oh my gosh, this is, you thought the last one was good. You thought the last one was good. All right. So So you water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, you know, you don't really want to look at the truth. You don't really want to start over. You don't want to, you don't want to apologize. You're like, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. But this is a time for healing your emotional wounds, right? So no one knew how to love you in the past. And because of that, people did not show up for you. And so there is a lot of resistance to you putting any effort and energy into this. So this is the overall energy of what's going on because of the way that you are saying this is you, right? So, there is some restrictions, and it has a lot to do with what's going on in your energy. So right now, there is a possibility of a contract or a commitment. And so this commitment is because you were doing a lot of your work. You were releasing the attachments to needs and wants, and you started focusing on your ability to manifest. You started celebrating home life. You started celebrating this commitment. You started celebrating in ways that you know that what you deserve. In the past, regarding the situation, you had to release the attachment. You had to learn how to be happy. You had to celebrate positive energy. You had to learn to release anything was no longer serving you. And what you are starting to realize now, bringing it to your consciousness, is you really did have to start writing down, how did you feel? You had to processing your emotions, because the divine feminine is about nurturing this energy. It is about motherhood. It is about how are you raising this energy? How are you contributing to this energy? How are you in your divine feminine energy? See, what you are doing that is really good and a strength for you is you are focusing on your mantras. You're focusing on the energy that is so powerful because you are healing the stress. You are healing the anxiety, and you're figuring out, oh, this is what's getting in my way. You're figuring out you're getting in your head too much. You're figuring out your traumas. You're figuring out what was making it hopeless in the first place. You are finally figuring out how to go forward from this. So this is blocking you. What is, maybe something that is requiring a little bit more attention is, something's going to happen now. Did you notice a change when you knew something was going to happen? And when that happened, you didn't see expansion. You're just looking too ahead. You got to get more present. You got to get into the now, not, okay, that's going to happen. And all your energy is being put into the future. You're not going to expand from now. You're just going to stay at the same vibration. All right. So you're standing in your way by knowing. Get back into the present of how can I be my best self? And so you can do this by paying more attention to where you have your emotions repressed, where you're not tapping into your intuition. You really need to tap into your sacral energy, your intuition, your noses and your yeses. Because the projection, the person loves you a lot. You're going to show up love. And you don't want to see you being the one who is going to be justifying their behavior for negative behavior. You want them to show up as love. Don't blame it on them. You got to do your part. This is not about what they can do for you. This is about you stepping in and doing this for yourself. All right, so next we have earth signs. All right, earth signs. You resonated with that. So I appreciate any of you. I know that there's only the chat available at this time, but when this video is processed, please go back. And if you revisit, just make some comments. Give me some input of what resonated with you the most. What really stood out to you? What really was something you were able to take from this? It helps me to help you. And it also helps others to know what they're going to be catching when they go through this. Earth signs, this is for you. Earth signs, look at you. So earth signs, you will be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All of you check in, say, hey, hey, who is here? Hey. All right. A lot of activity that's taken place with Virgo. So Virgo is on the other side of Pisces. So Virgo is, because Virgo is on the other side of Pisces, and Virgo is very much a earth sign. And then we've got Capricorn and we've got Taurus. And so because of the locations of these earth signs, you know, there could be a possibility of some activations happening with them as well. So here you are. You're in a situation where you're looking at where you are needing to release the energy from your Kundalini activation. So there has been a lot of intense energies that's been happening with you. You are really stepping up. You have your Kundalini activations, or your activations of your chakra systems, or, you know, the flow of energy is really intense right now. And when we have activations, things that start manifesting really rather quickly. And so this is where you have to release what no longer serves you. This is a time for you to see where you're sacrificing yourself, where you're being a martyr, and where it's time for you to start getting into receiving mode. For you, you have seen that you were constantly chasing people to be in a relationship with you. You were constantly needing to figure out how to convince people and persuade people to choose you. And this is the situation that is overcoming this reading today. So for you, earth signs, you are looking at the situation of, you know, I'm tired of chasing people. I'm tired of convincing people to choose me. I'm tired of chasing. I'm tired of running. And so you had to look in the past of your people-pleasing ways, how you sacrificed yourself. You were constantly contacting them and focusing on them and making them, oh, I am such a great person because of you. I felt so lovesick because of you. I really was worthy because of you. But what you had to realize right now is that this is all just energy. It is just the quantum power of light and love that's flowing through you that was always trapped. You didn't allow that flow of energy to show up for you. You've taken everything on as a responsibility of yours. You didn't know how to enjoy the energy that was flowing through you instead. You took on everything like an obligation. Oh, I need to heal this person. They showed up. So, you know what you had to do? You had to get out of your head. You've got crown blockage and you've got the Queen of Swords upside down. You had to get out of your head. You had to let go of everything you thought you knew. You had to say, oh, I don't have a clue. I have no idea what I'm going to do right now. In fact, I think it's time I let go of everything I thought I knew. What it was not benefiting you, what was blocking your opportunity, you weren't happy. You were blocking your happiness. It was your subconscious blocking your happiness. It was something hidden. You didn't even know. So how can you know what to do when you don't even know what's going on? It is not even what you knew. It was what was programmed in you. It was something that you could not even see. And you wouldn't let anybody tell you because you were blocked. And if you are blocked, you won't let anybody tell you because that block will prevent them from actually resonating with you. You see, where you have to tap more into the attention of what you need, it is only energy. And with it only being energy, it is about expansion. How does your energy expand? How does your soul expand? How do you grow? Not what you can get. How can you expand and grow? Play, sing, dance. Do it from the heart, not control. You see, what you're going to see was that you both were distorted. You were not in your nurturing, divine, feminine self. This is you. This is you, earth signs. And this is them. So, earth signs, you both are showing up with a little more work to be done because they are going to mirror that in you. All right? Where is it? It's not something that you know. It's not something that you can understand. It is something subconscious. Do the subconscious reprogramming. And I've got the violet flame. I've got violet flame. I'm doing the past life regression. There is one for clearing old vows. There's a whole bunch of ones that I've posted. Go check them out. They are really good at reprogramming your subconscious. And air signs, you're next. Air signs, you would be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Remember to keep letting me know how these videos are resonating with you. If you understood even the message that I was saying. I know I'm being impacted by it all. So your situation, look at you, look at you. Look at you. Air signs. Looks like there's a relationship here for you that you are really focusing on, this connection. You're really focusing on making a choice regarding long-term stability in a relationship. Well, they're focusing on a connection that they are willing to work through. This is the energy of the air signs. It's happening really soon. They're making a decision on this relationship very soon. All right. So what I'm seeing here is your energy. You're working, you're doing the work, you're working really hard at this. You are raising your standards. You are really putting effort in. You are really looking at yourself in all through levels of consciousness. You're really processing this, really processing this. All right. In the past, there was a lot of thinking. I was clear and I knew what I wanted, but there was a little bit of trauma that needed to be. So you really thought that you were fine where you were, but you really needed a little bit more work. There was a little bit of a trauma that needed to be worked through, and the thoughts of your perception of what you thought was so clear. You thought, oh, this is what I want. This is how I'm going to have it done. And it wasn't clear. It wasn't even perceived correctly. And so there was a little bit of distortion there. So what you are now, my bracelet keeps on getting caught on my microphone, so I'm just going to take it off. So what you are deciding, what you are now being brought to awareness is that this is a time about you receiving. You see, both cards is about receiving. These cards are both about receiving. How can you receive? Take down your guard. You were guarded. You were so clear in your head in the past how to perceive this. You were so guarded you wouldn't let anybody in. You were pushing your person away. So now you're getting in this situation. Oh, you know what? This is not so bad. I can actually have this. I can actually do this. I can actually have this. Oh my gosh. So you are now getting in a receiving mode. What you have to focus on, what you have been doing that has been really, really benefiting you is the mirror work. You are looking in the mirror and you are telling yourself you're worthy. You are making sure that you were happy about how you talk to yourself, how you've seen yourself, how you were visualizing yourself with your person. And in fact, what you have been doing was not needing to find meaning. You know, you had to really kind of look at the truth and just realize you weren't even really happy. You weren't even really happy. You were just trying to convince yourself. And you were telling yourself, if I can just get there, I would be fine. And you never really were happy without them. What is possibly blocking you or being what is a barrier towards this relationship is you do need a good cleanse. And a good cleansing, and I've posted some videos, I've mentioned this a few times on this, and I'm working on a really good one right now. And so what it is because you have a blockage. You have a blockage, you need to do some clearing. Oh my gracious, I just love that I'm posting these just for you. There is a little 2-minute short that I just posted last night. If you haven't seen it, I will put it in the link soon. I also will be working on a video today and posting that, and I'll post it in the link later. So you'll be able to find it if you come back and watch this again. All right, because there is a block. It is about you feeling trapped. It's about you feeling like, oh my God, I got a fear of commitment. I have a fear of commitment. I have a fear of abandonment. I have a fear that if I get in this situation, I won't be able to get out of it. But, you know, what you need to see that requires attention with you is this person is just who you are energetically, magnetically attracting. If you say, I have a fear of abandonment, people are going to abandon you. If you are saying, I'm not worthy of love, people are going to disvalue you. If you are saying, I need someone to love me, to validate me. Somebody is not going to validate you. They're going to go and just keep on making you prove otherwise. So really, what energy you are putting out there is the universal laws that you need to focus on. All right. So the outcome of the situation this weekend is what I'm seeing is there is still a distortion that was still there from the past. And it was because of the fact you were projecting your energies of your fears. That's all. You are making a decision, and you're making it real soon because you want this connection. You want this to happen because you know this is your person. And so now I can switch it over to mini reads. All right. Sorry about the not having the names, and I will put those up and update them soon. I'll update them a little later. I'll just have to make the little timestamps, and you can find them. All right. So, Tej, you still here? Nisha, that looked really good for your Gemini. Looks like your person is really focusing on following through. Tej, you still here? RK, are you still here? I love this sound. I'm just doing some clearing. All right. Neither one showed up. They must have went and took a step back. And that's okay. They're probably going to come back later. And they're going to be so disappointed. All right. So, Carol, you still here? I know RK and Tej was there through most of the readings. And Carol, you still here? Everybody tell me who's here. I see Dawn is here. Yeah, you're here. Dawn's here. Cherry, you still here. Nisha's here. Tej and RK was here right at the start. They were the very first people, and they were here with me through most of the readings. Hey, Jackie. Jackie, you got to go and watch this whole reading. Like, blow your socks off. Really will. It will blow your socks off. All right. So RK, Tej, I was going to offer you readings. And you really was here for a long time. All right. So Carol, I am. Oh, great. It's nice to see that you're still there, Cherry. All right. So, Carol, I'm going to do you. And this is focused on poetic justice. Yeah, Jackie, lots here in this video. Oh, even somebody even said, oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, so Carol, I'm just seeing here for you. So, man, I'm always in awe lately with these readings. Carol, you got to listen to your intuition right now. Don't listen to anything that anybody's going to tell you. In fact, you cannot even listen to what your person's telling you right now. You need to trust your gut. You need to trust your intuition, because right now, this is the time to manifest because of your person. Your person is... your person is not yet your dream man. You want your person to be your dream man. You want your person to be fearless. You want your person not to have all of these issues. You want more with your person. And so really, how are you manifesting? It's time for you to really focus on how you are manifesting regards to your person. You see, in the past, you knew this was the person for you, but there were times when there was communication situations that was not working through, like whether you were trying to say certain things, the communication wasn't really going so well. But you know this is your soulmate. You know this is your person. And so what you did not realize, and that I am bringing to your awareness now, is there is communication that was happening, but it was based on pain. You were both texting in pain. You were both not in a state of love. You were rejecting each other through your manifestation. You see, what are your strengths is, this is your person. You can see you have the ability to see, you have the ability to really comprehend that this is your person. This is the person that is an authority. This is the person that you want this structure in this relationship. This is your divine masculine. But there is something in your third eye that you are not wanting to see. You have a fear in your own self of how you are seeing this through. You are a fear of this is not going to be long-term for you. So you are rejecting this commitment yourself because you don't feel like this may follow through to be long-term. You want something with substance. You want something that is going to be a commitment that will stay. And so what is blocking you is you don't see the possibility. There's other options for you. You don't really trust in the divine. The divine doesn't work if you're praying and begging. The divine works when you are working beside the energies that the divine is providing. Divine is providing you opportunities to align. You see, what you need to focus your energy on is reparenting yourself. Knowing that there is a new opportunity that is coming up for you. And this new opportunity that is coming up for you it's to be new, not repeating old, but to be new in a new fresh energy. It doesn't mean the person has to go, but you need to make the situation fresh and new. You see, there were some boundaries that you put up. There was some boundaries that was being mirrored with the boundaries that this wasn't going anywhere. And that's affecting you. You want something real. And now with you feeling that something's not going to go anywhere, your energy is getting messed up. So I think someone told you somewhere along the line that this is not going to go anywhere, and you got it in your head because you need to listen to your heart. You need to listen to your soul. You need to listen to... Oh, there you are, okay? I was looking for you. I was looking for you. You disappeared because you didn't come when I called you. I wanted to offer you a reading and you weren't here. So, Carol, I'm just looking here. Sorry, I'm looking for... Oh, here they are. I'm getting you a manifesting number. You know your heart very well. Well, I'm sure you know your heart very well, but it's telling you, listen to your intuition now. Listen to your intuition. Not what they're doing, but this is the number that you're getting. Understanding how to clear conflict. This is what you need to listen to. This is what the whole reading was saying. You need to clear the conflict. Whatever is being the conflict, you need to clear it. Whether it's in you or in them, but you have an opportunity for a new beginning in this energy. You will be having messages. It's up for you to clear the conflict that is coming between you and them. All right. I'm doing 5 today. All right. So that was number 1. How come I only have 2 likes? How come I only have 2 likes? Why is nobody going and liking my video? I'm going to go and get rough on you. Come on, everybody. Give me some likes because only 2 of you are liking my readings. I'm a little surprised here. Especially when I have over 5 of you watching me right now and some of you have left. I'm feeling a little disappointed in how you guys are behaving with me. Well, I seen one of you went like me. Well, one of you responded. All right. Next, I am, okay, I'll give you another chance. Are you still here? All right. So next one I'm going to do. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a little bit better. I got 2 of you out of there. So I'm not bullying you guys. If you don't like them, please tell me why, right? If you're not liking them, you need to tell me why. Why? Because it's not that I'm looking for negative feedback. What I'm doing is I want to know, how can I improve this for you? Next one I am going to do for reading, since RK didn't show up again. Nisha, you still here? I don't see you in here, Nisha. Cherry, I'm going to choose you next. Cherry, you here? Because I'm pretty sure you just made a comment. So I know you're here. You were here 2 minutes ago. I'm sure you're still here. Cherry, this is for you. This is during the weekend of Poetic Justice, Saturn conjunct Venus. Cherry. All right, Cherry, you are wondering if you are following through with your proper purpose. You're wondering if there is another choice that you have to make. You are wondering if you are making the right choice or decision in your life. It's hard for you only because of the fact it is energy. It is only energy, Cherry. And you are learning that this has nothing to do with fate, has everything to do with energy. And so now you're looking at your options. You're like, oh, maybe there is more for me. Maybe there is more for me after all. And so this is really important for you. All right. So, you know, you're looking at where you were too much in your head. You were looking at maybe your person wasn't showing up for you because of the fact you needed to reprogram yourself, right? You need to rewrite your script. You need to relearn how to be full of love, because your person is rejecting you because of the fact it was how you were manifesting. So in the past, regarding the situation, you didn't want to walk away. You didn't want to walk away. You were like, oh, this is my love. This is my love. This is my person. This is how I want my life to be. That was it. You didn't, for some reason, 2 of my cards dropped. Picking them up, sorry. This was my person. This is everything to me, and that was it, right? So what you are starting to realize, what you weren't aware of in your circumstances, was there was no growth or action right now according to your thoughts and how you perceive things. The Akashic Records is a collection of every action and deed, everything that you have done in this lifetime. So that is where your subconscious is actually being programmed. And so there was no movement. There was no action that was taking place here. There was no growth that was expanded because of the way that you were reprogrammed, right? So what you had to do was to look towards this strength of yours. And the strength of yours was to follow through with a contract that you made to be born here. So you follow through with a contract that you made to be born here. And your contract was about not letting go, not transforming, that nothing ends. Everything is always continuing. Nothing ever ends. Everything is always continuing. You are immortal. Your soul goes on and on and on. And so what has been blocking you, possibly being an interference for you, is that how you express yourself. You know, if you are a mortal being and you're expressing yourself as you are mortal, if you're expressing yourself as if you are not walking away, I'm not leaving, but you're so beautiful. You have no idea how special you are. You have no idea of how often you have done this over and over and over again. You are a master manifester. You are higher than higher class. You know how to do this. You travel all the time in the astral fields. You don't even really express yourself the way you really know. You see, you are a valuable person. You just need to reprogram that subconscious of how you believe yourself to be, because you are saying, why is my manifesting being such a way? So go back and look at the vows. Look at those contracts that I posted to how to clear them, because I think that you have some past life energy here that's interfering with you, because what happens on one level is happening on all the different levels of your reality. And so you have a little bit of codependency on someone that has a lot to do with this attachment from a past life that is coming through. You're not even standing up in your own power. You don't even realize who you are. You know, when you start realizing it's not that you are having another choice, you're not even standing in the power of your own intuition and who you really are. It's energy. It's only energy. But you've been doing this for a very long time. Stop giving everybody else who are just mere mortals the power, because you're immortal. You have done this many, many times. All right. Dawn, you're next. Dawn, it seems like there is something that you're leaving. Seems like there's something that you're leaving or letting go of, or maybe traveling to. Because the part where, and so for all of you, I'm not putting in a plug. There is a 2-minute energy clearing that I just did, and it's about 2 minutes for how to clear your energy fields and your energy bodies. And there seems to be, what is your body telling you right now? What is your body telling you right now? Yeah, what is your energy? What is your body? What is your body telling you right now? Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to access our video in our chat. Dawn, we need to have a little delicate talk. A delicate talk. All right, Dawn. You are afraid to speak up about something that is causing you stress. You have something that bothers you and you don't know how to speak up. And so when something bothers you, you don't know how to say anything. You don't know how to communicate. And you feel that when you say something, you're attacking somebody, or you're feeling like you're going to hurt somebody. You just don't know how to express yourself. You don't know how to say your needs. And so this has a lot to do with you not doing the work on avoidant attachment type of energies. So, you weren't never focused on that energy before, and now sometimes you focus on it in a negative way. Avoidant attachment is one of the 3 different types of attachment styles of how we create in childhood. And so if everybody was kind of being bullying to you, you would be not really receptive to how you are able to communicate. That there was times when people were not really kind and nurturing to you. I'm not thinking this has anything to do with parent, but maybe sibling rivalry. And so because of that, there needs to be a little work on how you are more in a secure relationship, because you feel threatened or bullied and you can't communicate. You feel a little bit victimized. You feel a little bit you're not seen or heard. You don't feel that sometimes you are not treated fairly. All right. So in the past, you got out of your head. You felt really important for you to start healing your avoidant attachment type of energies. And you pulled yourself out of this retribution. You felt at one point you were being persecuted for suffering for circumstances. It's like, oh, I got to put this up with this. I got to go and deal with an angry person. I got to deal with the bully person. I got to deal with people who are dominating me. I gotta be submissive to what everybody wants. I need to deal with this. And so really what you had to do is learn that it's only energy, and you are not doing this from a place of love. You're taking this energy and you are not serving yourself. Serving yourself is love. Being able to stand up for yourself is love. Being able to speak the truth is love. To be able to tell somebody, listen, I understand you want to have what is fair. I, as much as you, want something here fair, equally between us. And right now I feel that you are bullying me, you are taking things personally, and you are being very selfish. Now, I'm not attacking you. I want to resolve this because I want to love you. I want things to work out for us. How can we do this so we can work through this together? What is your strength and where you can focus on is that things are ending, that things are changing, that things were healing because of your security. You didn't feel safe. You didn't feel validated. You didn't feel seen. You didn't feel heard. You had to start working with mantras that you were safe. You had to look at your life being safe. You had to look at your relationships being safe. You had to look at how people will follow through. And you know what? Things will end that no longer serve you. Things will fall away when they're not for you. It's okay if you stand up for yourself and they say, that's it, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, so be it. They weren't there for you. You see, what's blocking you is you are coming from manifesting a victim mentality, a victim energy over and over again instead of the illuminating stage. You are doing, it's like your childhood being repeated, where everybody is being not really love to you. They're telling you what to do. They're telling you how to think. They're telling you how to mind your business. They're telling you what to do all the time. And it's time for you to stand up for what feels good for you. You need to be high. You need to be glowing. You need to feel in alignment. Not victim mentality, insecurity, people going to take from you, not give back. You see, this process, you just begun. You just begun to let go. You just begun to let go of what no longer serves you. You're ruled by Saturn, karma, delays, restrictions, and time. And don't worry, Saturn is your friend. Saturn is working towards you having something that is strong and durable against all time. You see, you are now seeing where the deception lies. You are now releasing anything, anyone that no longer serves you. You're releasing the stories that have been told to you over and over again that no longer serve you. It is time for you to manifest. It is time for you to manifest, absolutely manifest a rich, abundant, thoughtful, beautiful, thriving relationship. And the only one standing in the way is that it's time for you to stand up for yourself and stop letting people bully you. Open up your third eye. See this happening for you. 891-420. See this happening for you. See this happening for you. You don't know how to see this happening for you because it's stories you've told yourself because that's what people told you. You have heard many a times, no, that's not good for you. That's not good for you. Don't do that. That's not good for you. I wouldn't do that if I was you. I wouldn't go and spend that money on that if I was you. I wouldn't do that if I was you. You know what? In a polite way, you can say, thank you, but stop sharing with them what you're doing with your money. And if they feel that any of their business is yours, you need to create the boundaries. You need to share only what is important to you. That is anybody's business. Because there is people who think your business is their business, and they are not helping you. It seemed a little harsh, John, after all of these wonderful, loving ones, but it's not harsh. This is about you letting go of people and circumstances that no longer are for your highest good. If they don't take you seriously, if they don't offer you long-term results, they're not important. Don't even waste your time. Just because they're family doesn't mean that you're tied to them long-term. You're not under obligation. You're not under a penalty or imprisonment either. Because that's what I got from this. Open the door and walk out of your prison. You're free. Open the door and walk out of your imprisonment. You are free. All right, I'm going to do two more. I'm going to do Jessica and Jackie. If somebody feels like I missed some, I'm sorry. I think that would be my 5. Jessica, you still here? I hope you're still here. These are the sounds of manifesting. You're welcome, Don. And thank you all for your support, your comments below, your subscribing, and your liking my video. I appreciate it all. I will post the link shortly after we're done and update the time stamps just shortly after I'm done. I do have some cards if you wish. Jackie, you got a copy of the cardstock cards. You can even make a comment regarding if anybody wishes, like I would like a little testimonial from you if you don't mind, of one set of the cards. I have about 10 sets of cards that I'm going to post the links to that people can purchase for a very, very small fee to download. It would be under $5, promise. Like that's Canadian, and most of you have different currencies that's even lower. So Jackie, I would love it for you to state your little feedback on your cards. Jessica's not showing up. Jackie, you're next. I'm putting on another light. It just is so bright in here. Just 1 second. See if I can get a little bit more light here. All right. Jackie, you're next. I hope I'm not so dark. I'm going to if you want to do it in the group, you can do it in the group. If you want to do it here, I'm going to use it somehow, connect it to my download, to my, if you don't mind, I'm going to use it as one of my download testimonials. So I'm going to copy and paste it. So where it's that I can have access to it if you don't mind. I don't have to include your name. I can keep it anonymous if you want it. And so for those who don't have my twin flame deck, you'll be able to purchase the download of that too. All right, so Jackie, looks like you need a good cleansing. You're not giving to this energy. You're not sharing your gifts. You are having a little bit of an energy blockage and you need to clear it. And what it's showing me here, it is in your sacral, which is about connections. Your sacral is about your trust. So there is a blockage that you don't trust something, you don't feel this connection is going to be something that you are only just beginning to really learn and understand about. You are just only beginning to learn and understand about this connection between you and your person. And so because of that, you're like, oh, I don't trust this, and you pull right out. So you need a little good cleansing. You know, again, I'm just going to put it in there. I just did a post last night, 2-minute clearing on your energy bodies and your energy. It takes 2 minutes, and I'm posting another video. You really need to do some of that work. In the past, you knew this was your soulmate. You knew this is your person. This is the person you truly do love. This person, though, rejected you. All right. This person rejected you. The person was not compassionate. They rejected you. And that affected you tremendously. How do you feel when your soulmate actually rejects you? And so what you did not realize, and I am bringing to your attention, or what you're realizing right now is, oh, you know, maybe you were an anxious attachment. Maybe you were too clingy. Maybe you were suffocating a little bit because you may be the reason why things went sideways in this relationship. You may have been the reason why some of this went sideways in this relationship. You see, how are you affecting this relationship between the two of you when there was communication? So what you need to focus on, what your strength is, what you can do to focus on this, I'm sorry if it seems really dark, it's really bright behind me, is you need to focus on reprogramming your subconscious. You need to understand your subconscious is affecting everything. Your cogs in the back of your head, not what you realize, because this is the thing. This is saying you don't know. It's subconscious. It's not you think you know everything. No, you don't. There is something hidden that you don't even know that is affecting this. And it's blocking you is energy. This blocking you has a lot to do with your inability to accept apology, your ability to accept this new beginning, your inability to actually receive this new beginning. You see, you do have a block in your root. You have a block in your crown. You have a block in your root. And this block has a lot to do with you going through a process of healing. You know, you got hurt in the past and you've been in a process of healing, but right now you're very guarded. You are very guarded. And so what is happening here is you don't feel like this is your mirror here. You don't feel that you have many choices because you are pushing people and opportunities away from you. You're not in receiving mode. This is all about you clearing your receiving wound. You need to clear your receiving wound. That's what Saturn is teaching you. Clear your receiving wound. Anyone or anything that is not good for you will fall away. And anybody who is supposed to stay long term, you need to be open to receiving them. That has a lot to do with you get out of your head and thinking you know everything and understanding what your heart will do. You have witnessed miracles before. Start getting in receiving those miracles again. You did the violet flame and all of a sudden things started happening for you. That tells you right there. Doing the violet flame cleared it, but it won't keep it away because of the fact your consciousness is stronger. So if the violet flame affected you so quickly the first time you did it, it was because it was so powerful. But every time you listen to it, it is not as empowering. So you need to understand that energy that I cleared with that violet flame worked, and it worked for a reason. Now you need to do more of it, and with conviction. That's my message I got for you. Yes, the violet flame changes a person's situation if you are blocked. I've seen it magically happen. That's why it went rampant. There was like 11,000 people went and watched that. So it is effective, but you got to do it for 21 days. You got to follow through with it. You have to really understand how subconscious reprogramming works. It is something that it would not be a waste of your time to reach out to me. This is free coaching that I'm offering all of you. This is free coaching. Support my channel. Send me donations. I'm not begging for anything. I'm just stating, just support the fact that I am giving you. How are you receiving and how are you giving back? And that's all it is. All right. I think this is where we're going to end it here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and post and update the timestamps, making sure everybody can go back and check on it. I am not going to go and state whose reads is who, but I will state 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I did 5 because some people were not here at the end. Some of you, please don't be discouraged. Maybe this was just not the time for you to get a reading. It's all good. It's all good. And I will be back later on this evening. I'll be back again tomorrow. It is the weekend. And tomorrow I am doing the week reads for all the signs as well. So every Thursday, if not Friday, every Thursday, if not Friday, I will do, and this weekend, I've done all each individual signs on Thursday evening. It is a long one, but I've posted timestamps. I'm just doing the collective energy now for each of those signs and the DF and a few free reads. Like, share, comment. You are supporting my channel. I want people to know who we are here. All right. So thank you all for sharing this space with me. And I hope some of this resonated with you. And I would love comments for you all to share what stood out for you and any feedback. I love the feedback. So this helps me to help you. This is another day. Poetic justice. Who is falling away? Who is going to stay long term? Remember, Saturn is karma, time, delays, restrictions. But it's not because he's being mean. He's being a good daddy. He is offering us responsibilities. He is just looking out for you because Venus is our passion and our desires and our beauty and our money. And he just doesn't want us to waste it on things that's no longer good for you. Daddy is just trying to make sure that you follow through with your love properly. All right? So too many endings may happen, folks, and that may even mean that people who thought they were madly in love decide they know they deserve better. So it's time for you to be love to you and to understand how are you loving you yourself even better. All right. Love you all. Share, comment, like. And I mean it.